What's going on, everyone? We are back for another round here of the CSC Challenger Series Division number 2. And we got some Midwest boys going at it tonight. What do you say, Sean Green?
My gosh, dude, I cannot tell you how excited I am for this one. LaVel Sterling playing out of Omaha, Nebraska, taking on one of your guys, Tommy Campbell, in that Kansas, Missouri area we got going on there.
Yeah, a little Kansas, Missouri, kind of borderline is what we'll call Tommy. He kind of hovers around in that area, and then yeah, LaVell Sterling out of the Nebraska area. So yeah, we got a
Hey,
nice little throwdown here.
did you know that world famous dart player Brandon Neal is from Omaha, Nebraska?
Brandon Neal, Nebraska, huh?
Yeah,
Isn't
Omaha.
he Omaha?
Omaha.
Omaha.
Oh man, guys, if you have never watched before, let's go over the format and specific rules for the CSC Challenger Series. It is a double elimination style tournament. Players play a race to 9, best of 17 legs, all cricket, with a cork, 3 dart count up to start the match. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that. If either player is down pretty much 4 or more legs, they will continue to go first until the deficit is reduced to 2. This is the PPD player advantage rule. If we go the distance, players will cork the start of the last leg decider. And my goodness, buddy, look at these payouts: 12 or $2,500 to first place, 1,500 to second, 1,000 to third. Woo! Uh, Ninth to 12th, you get your money back, which is the $100 buy-in, and you are only losing maximum $50 just by entering this. So there's a lot of money on the line, bud, and I cannot wait to see how this thing goes.
There's certainly a lot of money on the line, both in our D1 and our D2 brackets. That's what the PPD has to offer. But how about this bracket as we whittle our way down through the winner's side? Brian Smith coming out on top of Jim Nolte, awaiting the winner of Mark Rowe and Gerald Rutledge, who should be playing tonight. Working our way back on down, Aaron Ham
Look at
and
that.
Randy White.
Aaron Ham taking down Willie Walker.
That,
Uh, wow. And then Randy White taking down Scott Hanish. Those are two of the big favorites already, both on the loser side. Does that mean they have to play each other on the loser side? Is that true? Because they're right
oh,
next to each other. They would have played each other there. It would make sense a little bit, right?
as we
Oh,
search.
they do a little bit. Look at that 13th, 16th place match. It's Scott Hanish versus Willie Walker. That is one for the fireworks if it gets to that point, because Ryan Sofa's there in the loser side too, and Jeremiah Berger. Wow. Dude, this Division 2 is stacked. Let's keep moving down the line.
Yeah, Tommy Campbell and LaVell Sterling, of course, our match tonight. Winner of this one will play Jeff Burning or Travis Baird. Going on down the line, Tyler Holmes and Todd Wegman. I think it's Wegman,
It's
and then
Wigman. It's like
Wigman.
yeah, it's like WIG. It's
I
a softie.
I just call him Mike when I met him up in Wisconsin. Make it super easy on all of us. What I'm gonna do to this next guy, Mike Scarborough and Chrissy Grimmel in a match. That should be a good one, as Chrissy Grimmel's actually number 2 in the averages overall in this division too.
Yeah, she threw dynamite darts last week, and that's not just a clever ploy on the Boom Goes to Dynamite. It's really true. She did throw fantastically. I'm sorry, did you say you called him Mike? His name's Todd. It's Todd Wigman.
Oh, yo, I was looking. I was sorry. I was looking at Mike Scarborough the whole time when I was doing it.
Okay,
So thank you,
that's hilarious.
appreciate
Sorry, I was like,
it.
what is going on here? But yeah, Tommy Campbell from Grandview, Missouri, with his wife Melissa. His birthday was 2 days ago. Happy birthday, buddy! Um, He's playing out of Sharks and Shawnee, Kansas. And then, of course, his road to get here, he won a last leg decider, broke the throw of Jeremiah Berger to win 9-8, averaging a 4.37 with 7.9 marks, 21 7 marks, and 35 5 marks. It's only 17 legs of darts they played. Like, that's tremendous scoring power to do that. What that does tell me a little bit, though, is that average would be a lot higher if there wasn't like missed rounds. So you know that there was something in there that, maybe he had a couple of slack visits, but that's still ridiculous. 35 5 marks. LaVel Sterling out of Omaha, Nebraska, 35 years old. He's a service technician. He's playing out of Stoley's Bar and Grill. His road here, beating Jimmy Sullivan 9-5. He's averaging a 4.33, only 1 9 mark. That's a little interesting. 9 7 marks and 21 5 marks. That is, he did play a couple less games than Tommy, but it seems like his wheelhouse there is he's going to be pretty consistent. He also has a lot of 6 marks. I did not mention that. It's like a ton of 6 marks.
One thing I don't think he caught as well, he actually has 4 9 marks because
Ah.
3 were white horses.
Oh, so it counted on the other side. So actually,
counted on
Tommy
that
might
other
not
side.
have 7. So there you go.
Actually, I looked. Tommy didn't have any white horses, so
Okay, good.
yeah. So he did have the 7, but yeah, this should be a fantastic match between two good friends who meet each other an awfully lot, and I think you'll hear in the interviews as Tommy actually says this is going to be like a training session. We've been here, we've done it before. Um, why not let it continue?
Yeah, you love that. It's going to take a lot of pressure off. You see a 1-2-3 there from Tommy Campbell to start it off, buddy. You've been around the scene in that area. You know Tommy Campbell pretty well, right?
I mean, decently. I played him a couple times in the past. Been to a few tournaments where he's at. I think the most recent one was up in Topeka. We had a little benefit tournament there for Zoe's Army. So big shout out to all you Topeka people. Yeah, it was a fun one to attend. Is actually Tommy's gonna get the start here. But yeah, I mean, he's a tall gentleman. Tall drink
Yeah.
of water. We'll put him that one out. How about
Yeah,
that? There you go.
he looks like a good sized human being. I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm gonna go ahead and I worked on a nickname. It just came up to me. I'm gonna go Tommy, the Tower of Power Campbell, because I'm sure he's gonna power through these triples here on the top.
Well, there you go. Gets a 5 mark to get us started here in Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series. Man, listen to these averages across Division 2. Top average, Randy White, 4.78. Then it goes 4.67, 4.53, 4.41, 4.41, 4.39, 4.37, 4.35, 4.33, 4.30, 4.29, 4.29, 4.28, 4.27, 4.24, 4.21, 4.20, 4.19. Dude, it's ridiculous how close all of these averages are. It's insanity.
We told you at the very beginning we had some almost identical averages in both Division One and Division Two, and this is exactly what we mean, folks. When we talked about that, I mean the averages tonight: 4.37 for Tommy, a 4.33 for LaVel. I mean, this is going to be a fantastic match. That's why we got it here for you live this evening on Partners Promoting Darts and USA Darts, both our Facebook and YouTube pages.
Well, guys, just to let you know, A to Z Darts is our sponsor for the CSC Challenger Series this season, coming back again. Love to see it. A to Z Darts is best known for their large selection of dart brands and accessories. They have over 14,000 SKU items on their website, a-zdarts.com, stored in a 11,000 square foot facility in Sacramento, California. People travel from all over the country to visit their brick and mortar storefront, where they have over 900 different barrels on display to try out in person and thousands more online. Don't forget to take advantage of their category filters. I was so close to narrow down your search since they carry so much. And as part of our sponsorship, they are doing a giveaway tonight. A to Z Darts is giving away a $15 gift certificate to their website. It can be used on any product seen on the website and combined with any special. You just heard how many things they have. It's insanity. Use it towards a $45 purchase to qualify for free shipping in the continental U.S. It is like straight cash, homie. And guys, I cannot tell you how much you need to get into that. So the way to do it, all you got to do, just leave a comment in our chat. Hit that like button for us. Who you got tonight? Where you're tuning in from? We'd love to hear from you. How much do you think Will sounds better than me? Let us know. We love it. a-zdarts.com.
The amount doesn't exist. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We certainly appreciate it. We are here live from Stooley's, and actually, unfortunately, we don't have that view from Sharks. They do have a camera setup, so we're actually going to kind of keep an eye on that, try to monitor it in the background, maybe try to see what we can do to pull that up for future use. But yeah, we're going to be with the one board view this evening. You can check out Tommy's point of view as you kind of see him take up Well, let's be honest. Most of the screen down there in that game screen view, he's just that tall. Let's be honest. He's just that tall. He is, I think, 6'5", 6'6" at least, maybe
Yeah.
6'7".
I mean, he looks, I mean, just obviously or honestly intimidating first and foremost, which means that he's probably the nicest guy ever. Like, usually the most intimidating guys are the nicest people of all time. So I'm just going to assume the best out of them in that category. But yeah, this looks like it's going to be a good battle. We got a 4.78 against a 5.0 here in leg number 1. A couple back-to-back 7 marks for Tommy Campbell to dig himself back into this match. Now up 80 points or so. So a lot of work left to do for LaVel. Yeah, I agree. It is kind of a tough break to not have the view from Tommy's board, but we can only work with what we got. And if a camera's down, it's not like Nick can just drive down the street and fix that bad boy. It's in Missouri, so that's a little bit away from Florida.
I do have some good news.
Yeah, you're kind of close to that, aren't you?
Someone will be there at the end of this month, actually, at the beginning of next month, for the Shark Tank event held at actually Sharks. So shout out to that little soft tip event. We'll have that on USA Darts for Labor Day weekend. So tune in if you wish, and maybe I'll have to stay a little extra and work on the camera, see if we can get that bad boy working.
Sounds like a man with a plan. Just saying.
People letting us know in the chat. LaVel's a tall drink as well as he's 6'5". So pretty good, pretty tall individual there.
Sean goes, come on, Nick, get it together. It's really not Nick's fault. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Usually I blame Nick for everything, as LaVel Sterling does take control of the leg right there. Another 7 mark. Man, excuse me. I'm going to cough here real quick. You go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, I'm about to say, sound a little hoarse there, buddy. Sound a little hoarse, but that's quite all right. Hey, James Henniger, appreciate you tuning in, buddy. Seeing you shout out. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Lots of LaVels in the group, so we'll see who takes the final torch here, the final leg, as we're in for a good hour and a half here, I think, of fun. What do you say?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. And Nick, what do you got for us, bud? Oh, you had your mic off, or mic on, so I was just curious. I thought you wanted to say something.
I mean, yeah, I'm happy to be here.
I saw that too. Sean, and I was like trying to lead him in just a little bit, but evidently
he did not want to come in.
He doesn't give a hoot. He's like, I don't care to be on there. What are you thinking, man?
Oh boy.
You know what I did miss there?
Yeah.
Let us know the old NPR there, folks.
Yeah, the old AVG would be nice to know from that last leg. Shout out to all the people in the chat tuning in with us tonight. We appreciate it, guys. Hit that share button for us. Hit that like button. Leave a comment in the chat. You are automatically entered for your chance to win a $15 gift certificate to A2ZDarts.com. That giveaway is sponsored, obviously, by A2ZDarts.com. All you have to do to enter into that raffle, just put a comment in the chat. Hit that like button for us. You're automatically entered. Yeah, my voice is starting to fade on me here, bud, and I'm kind of surprised it didn't happen earlier. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You don't really have a good reason why. I mean, it's not like you're a commentator or a teacher or anything. I mean, who cares, right? Look at this from LaVel.
Boom goes the dynamite. The first one for LaVel. My throat's gonna be good enough for that all the time. But I've been busy, thanks to you, and thanks to you, Nick, and thanks to my own partners as well as the championship dart circuit. I worked for 4 different companies in the past 2 weeks, and it's been wonderful to do so.
Hey, I just wanted to point out real quick. Megan, get him. He didn't say your name. Get him, Megan.
Well,
you didn't say her name. She's gonna be so upset.
Did you see that 675 from LaVel Sterling? My goodness.
I just wrote that down. That is just a fantastic NPR right there. That white horse certainly helped get him to that number.
Sweating. See, Lissandro says 4.62 from LaVel and like a 4.15 for Tommy. So they're off and running a 1-1 score line here. Race to 9, all cricket here. CSC Challenger Series Division 2. My throat's going to be in and out for me, I think, buddy. Yeah, and, teaching also. I've actually had to teach, which has been rude. Usually I can just sit back and do nothing and just be on my computer, but no, these kids want to learn and stuff, so.
That's when you pop in that old movie and say, hey, we'll be just fine. It was a 4.14 there at the beginning. I went back to our YouTube page and took it on back real quick.
I see Tim Ostreicher in the chat there saying, hey, guys, what is up, sir? He's one of our Division 2 players. I don't know if you played yet, but hopefully you did all right. Brent Peters, former CSC Challenger Series Division 2 player. He had one of those epic battles at his location. I don't know if you remember that one, buddy. It was always like he just stole it in like 16, 15s, and bowls. It was impressive.
We had a couple of those in our CSC Challenger Series history.
Oh, yeah.
Man. I mean,
how about Monday?
Oh, right. Monday was fantastic. I certainly enjoyed that match. Look at that.
Look at that. Boom goes the dynamite. Tommy Campbell getting his first in there. 1-1 on those 9 marks. And that's number 2.
Hey, Jinx, you owe me a Coke, by the way. Hey, I just wanted to mention here for our first two averages in Division 1, how about Leonard Gates, 5.63, Rick Hinsey, 5.30. So starting off in a doozy on our Monday nights.
Yeah, I hate to say this, man. I expected, weirdly enough, I expected that to be a little bit higher. Maybe I'm just jaded at this point in time as we get our second. Boom goes the dynamite from LaVel Sterling. Gets number 2 in there. But yeah, Soldier down near the end of the tournament last CSC was averaging over a 6. Hands down over a 6. Jeremiah Millar can do that for sure. Rick Hinsey can do that for sure. So yeah, they're great averages. Don't get me wrong. But I was just expecting maybe just a little bit more.
Two thoughts on that. For Gates and for Hinsey, both have been an awfully like dramatic few weeks of travel. When you really look at their schedule, Gates going from ESPN to Nashville, and then playing the CSC Challenger Series the next day. I mean, that's got to be tough.
Yeah,
same with Hinsey.
He was in Indy as well. Yeah. This past weekend. Actually, really shocking in Indy. I don't think he won a match. He might have won 1 match total the whole weekend in Indy, which is just un-soldier-like to say the least. But we had that from a few players. Matt Campbell, Danny Lobby Jr., and Gates, I don't think, won, which is insanity to me to hear and say out loud that happened all 3 days or all 3 events.
This is what you're seeing. You're starting to see that, just like in the PDC, where you never know who's going to win. You're going to see every once in a while a newcomer pop their first victory or second victory when they didn't expect it. But I think you're going to start seeing that on the CDC tour as well. There's so many people with those identical averages when you really look at the grind it takes to get through a bracket at the end of the day.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's just it's funny. You take out a Soldier's ESPN thing, and I traveled the exact same place as he did for all of that, including CSE that Monday night, which is funny. But yeah, dude, crazy.
You're just a voice, Sean. It's okay.
I know. And apparently not a good one. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, while I'm thinking about this, because I might forget, I want to give a huge happy birthday. My daughter turns 5 tomorrow. So my eldest, Sophia, will be 5 years old. So happy birthday to her. I just wanted to give a huge shout out.
There you go. Shout out to hers. LaVel. Oh, man.
6 mark. And gets that point lead, closes out some numbers as we're rolling in this CSC Challenger Series Division 2. And boom goes the dynamite. Tommy Campbell gets number 2 of his evening. 5.25 takes back the point lead.
Tyler Holmes lets us know he came out over Todd Wegman, whatever.
Yep.
I know I'm going to get it wrong either way, so all right.
Wig, like, the normal word, wig. No.
I like how Mike Carter let us know you're expecting higher than a 5.63 average. Lower your expectations. That's incredibly high. Yeah.
Listen, I remember when I used to get so excited when someone was like over a 5 mark by like the end of it, because I was like, oh my gosh, I've never seen this before. It's really weird how this has just changed. I just expect Soldier to average above a 6 because he's done it the past couple of times I've watched him play on the CSC Challenger Series. So it's no offense to that average. That's ridiculous. I would never touch that in my life. So don't take it that way. It's just I expected a little bit higher out of a couple of those guys. I don't know.
Campbell there closing the 20s with a 6-point lead. I like it. I like it from Campbell. Moving over to the trip 15. How about that one? Good switch there, honestly, when you think about it. Getting those two to get the 6 mark.
It looks like is it freezing up on anybody else?
No, sir.
Oh, mine's actually frozen right now, which is weird.
Maybe someone's internet's bad. Uh-oh. But I'll help you out. There was a boom goes the dynamite, I think.
Oh, was there? Well, boom
I
goes the
believe.
dynamite.
I believe.
Yeah, mine's not doing too hot on the freeze not freeze thing. But oh well. It's not we'll figure it out. Looks like we got multiples in there. All right. We haven't had to have Nick panic yet, so first time for the evening. You gotta love that.
He's got those eyes, those panic eyes. So he may be working out the issues in the background. So we do apologize if there is any.
As LaVel Sterling, or no, Tommy Campbell takes out that one.
Yeah, but I say Tommy with a nice 5.42 average there. So crawl on up as he goes 4.14, 4.57, 5.42.
Well, the good news is that the audio is good, so we can keep talking like it's radio, I guess, if you want me to. But yeah, 3-1 score line for Tommy Campbell over LaVel Sterling. LaVel only a 2 mark to start off the next leg, so Tommy's going to have to get some work done here. I like how I'm pretty sure you just like sat back, Will, which is very high praise if I think I'm going to continue with this. 4 mark there for Tommy Campbell in his first round. Takes a 20-point lead early on. It's a little bit of an advantage against the throw.
After our NDA deal with Matt Campbell, I believe you can handle it, sir, for at least 3 hours by yourself.
No. Well, if anyone's hiring for radio for darts, let me know. I'm available.
Big trip 19 there from Campbell. How about a trip 17? Look at this.
Oh, a single 18 right on the wire. And as you're looking down the board here, you got an X on the 20s, X on the 19s for LaVel. That's it. So he's going to look at the 18s. There's the first dart in the trip. Now he's going to try and point that bad boy as much as possible. Gets himself a 7 mark, 72 points to 20 now, but Tommy has the 20s, 19s, and 17s at his disposal for pointing. And there goes the 18s.
Moves over to the 20, grabs one there. So we got a 72 to 60 score line right now. LaVel coming up here. Do you go ahead and pop the 20s and 19s here? I think you would, but he's going 16s.
Yeah, he only gets 3 of them. That's really going to hurt him, actually, at this point in time. I would look for Tommy to kind of pounce on that. He might just throw 1 dart at the 20, get the point lead, and then go stab it. He went 19s. He did try to stab it, though. Goes back and points the 20s as a higher number. 99 points to 72, but LaVel has to be thinking, so you're saying there's a chance.
Well, I think his thoughts on that last one was like, hey, I gotta find a number, yeah. And he did the smart move, honestly, in kind of disregard for what I just said. He went ahead and opened up a number that he could come back to, and he collected with a nice 7 mark, 6 on the 16s and 1 on the 20 to close.
All right, guys, we are back. Tommy Campbell, a 6 mark on the 17s. He is at 296 to LaVel's 232. LaVel is pointing the 16s. Get that point lead? Yeah, he does. 7 marks, the 16s, 112 scored, 328 to 296. Tommy's got the 17s. LaVel's got the 16s. First start, single 17. Sorry, bud. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, LaVel really doing some holding on with that 16 here as Tommy Campbell capitalizing on a nice 5 mark on the 17s. Here's LaVel now, just underneath that triple 16. Does the same with the second. Oh, wow.
Does not get the point lead, so Tommy Campbell will have a chance here to point and take out the 16s if he so chooses. There goes the 17s. Ooh, he trips the 7 and goes back to point, so still opens up the door for LaVel to throw in a big round. A triple gives him the point lead, and he's able to go over there and stab, but only a single 16 on dart 1, and he has to stay on 16s the whole time. He does so. 5 marks him. Triple on the last dart, 456 to 415. Will?
Let's see what Tommy can do here. This is just a 16-17 battle. Look at this. Just 2 singles. Yeah, 3 single 17s. Only a 10-point lead for Tommy.
Yeah, so LaVel is going to go over there. He took his first dart at the trip 16. Doubles the 17s to close those, and then goes back to the trip 16. So point lead, LaVel Sterling. Tommy Campbell has to open up 15s now to point. So he needs at least 6 of them to get that point lead back. A 9 mark would be huge here. Trips the 10 first dart. Trip 15 to close it, and only trips the 15. So LaVel Sterling, an advantage here now. Clear.
Let's see if he can capitalize and take care of these 15s here. Just the 1, 2, 3 on the fatties. But hey, how about this? He just goes ahead and hits 4 with the second dart there on the 15s. Moves over to the 16s. Gets a nice little 5 mark. Add some points.
Yeah, and Tommy Campbell does close the 16s on dart 3. Gets a bullseye, but LaVel Sterling at 520 has 3 clear darts at a win. First dart drags low, though, so only 2 darts remaining for 3 bullseyes. Gets 1 of them, and only 2. So Tommy Campbell needs quite a haul of bulls to pull it out, but he has a chance here. Cannot do it now. Only gets 3 bulls. And I say only gets 3 bulls only because it does not help him win the game. He would have needed to go double bull on those last 2 darts to get it done. Does not do so. So LaVel closes it. Big 4.3 to take out that one. Make it a 3-2 score line as Tommy Campbell will start on the next leg.
So just so you folks at home know, we're doing some work in the background on the little lag issue. If we do kind of continue to have the same issue, we will go ahead and shut down the stream and try to refresh it, which we intend to do no matter what at the break. If we can kind of hang in there a leg or 2 here and see if we can get there. But if not, we'll go ahead and shut it down and start her back up as we're just experiencing maybe a little bad air in our areas.
Yeah, it's definitely Nick's fault. But Davenport, Florida, I'm telling you, the swamp of the mid Florida region lives in the middle of nowhere out there. It's pitch black. There's not even street lights. That's how crazy it is out there. But Tommy Campbell gets 4 marks on the 20s, so 80-point lead, or 80-point score line. LaVel at 57 has the 19s. First dart goes in the single 3. I forgot I need to do radio commentary. Trip 3 on dart 2. Gets the trip 19 dart 3 to take that point lead back. 114 scored to Tommy Campbell's 80, but Tommy only a trip away from taking that point lead back. There goes the point lead. Is he going to look down? He does. He tries the hero shot. Only gets a single, though. So LaVel still has the 19s to score on.
Who needs the double speed when you got Sean Green here on the mic? Look at this, folks. 4 mark on the 19s, moves up, grabs 1 on the 20s. It's 190 to 180 now after Tommy Campbell hits a 20 there.
Ooh, they keep going back and forth on what they're going to do on the close or the points, but Tommy stays points the whole time, gets 5 of them, so add 100 to his score line. 260 now to LaVel's 190. LaVel's going to need at least a 4 mark to get a shot at the 20. He's not going to do that on the first 2 darts. Only a 3-mark total, so Tommy Campbell now free reign to close those 19s.
Let's see if Tommy can do it. He's trying to stop this progression from LaVel and stop this game from being a 3-3 ties. It's 3-2 Tommy over LaVel right now.
Sorry about that, guys. Little coughing fit in the background. Yeah, LaVel down 3-2. Gets a 5 mark on the 18, so closes those bad boys out and gets a couple points. So takes a 3-point lead, but Tommy still has the 20s. There goes the trip 20. Moves over the 18s, only a single. Let's see if he stays there. He does. Only a 5 mark, though, so LaVel, a chance to get the point lead back and close the 20s if he hits a big score line.
He's going to try to attack the 18s here. Looking for another one. I almost wondered if he would have hit a triple there, what his option would have been. Does he go ahead and attack the 20? Yeah, that's the smartest decision. Instead of open up another number. I just know the way that Tommy's been collected on these 17s.
Yeah, Tommy closes the 18s right there. Last start, got a little squirrely with it. Only hits a double when he needs a single. Gets the point lead back as well. And you're right, buddy. I think he does take a stab at it, if I'm honest with you. But with the X on the mark, he might not. 5 mark, though, for LaVel on the 17s. Gets back the point lead and opens up a new bed. But Tommy says, no, thank you, sir. Trip 20, trip 17. And a single 5-6 mark there for Tommy Campbell. Gets the point lead back and erases the work done by LaVel on the 17s. He'll move over to the 19s now. As we know, guys, the video is not working. That's why I'm doing this. So I'm sorry if it's annoying to you. Boom goes the dynamite, though, for LaVel Sterling. Hits a 9 mark. 3 in the bed on the 16s. Gets that score line back to 467 to 440. And Tommy's going to have to stay on 20s the whole way through and only gets 2 marks on him. So LaVel Sterling sitting in the point lead, 467 to 460, and he closes those 20s first thing. Let's see if he goes back down to points. He does. Trip 16 done, and he looked at the trip 15, hits a trip 10 wire set. My goodness, but look at this turnaround in this leg from LaVel Sterling.
He turned around to his only fan there and was like, hey, that was it right there. As he looked at that 15 for some gold, didn't get it. Tommy Campbell, same thing there. Didn't really collect anything of value, as LaVel's going to get 1, 2, 3 looks if he wants it, but misses all 3. Oh my goodness. Tommy Campbell, a chance.
Oh, absolutely. The door is wide open for Tommy. He just has to walk right through it. There's the point lead. 16s. There's a single 16. Let's see if he stays right there. He does and gets the double, and he gets the whole enchilada of what he's looking for. 420 for Tommy Campbell, 520 to 515. And LaVel has no more to point except for bulls. See if he closes down these 15s with the last dart. He tried to. So now Tommy Campbell has 15s open, and he can go straight at the win if he wants to.
The Tower of Power is looking to make it 4 here.
Oh, he almost opened the whole round there. But now there's a chance here for LaVel. 3 bullseyes will win this leg for him because it will tie the score line. But he also needs to get that double 15. Will not be able to do it with the 2 bowls to start. Gets the tie score, but that's not going to be enough, bud.
No, I don't think it will be. Let's see if Tommy can collect on these 3 bulls here.
He missed the first start again. Trips the 2. And only a single mark. This is wide open for LaVel to steal this leg. 1 bullseye gives him the point lead, and then he can go 2 15s with the last 2 darts. There's the double bowl, big point lead. 2 15s, got it on the first dart. He went double on the outside of the wire. 4-2-6, steals the leg, LaVel Sterling does, and it is a 3-3 score line. Boom goes the dynamite.
LaVel says, why do I need 2 darts when I only need just 1? And hits that double, the double you hate, the double I love. How about that, folks? LaVel ties us up 3-3 here. Before we head into our final our last leg decider, who do you think is going to come out on top before we head into our break here?
Well, our stream will be the first thing that will come out on top because we know that it's lagging, guys. We're going to get that fixed at the break, so no need to fret. We will probably shut this thing down, go back into it. 3-3 score line, Tommy Campbell, LaVel Sterling. We're just trying to get the break there for you. man, right now the momentum's really with LaVel. He's won the last 2 legs on the spin, and he just keeps peppering the trip 19s. Win at the trip 20 on dart 3. Gets a 7 mark. 57-point score to Tommy Campbell's 20, but Tommy has the 20s open. If you guys can still hear us here, Sean Green, Will Stewart, we're going to try and do some radio commentary before the break. This is going to go on my reel if I'm ever going to make it famous as a commentator and get a job. I'm going to need to have this bad boy. So LaVel Sterling.
Throw that out the window, Sean. Let me tell you here. Just 3 marks there, 2 19s and a single 20. So a 15-point advantage for LaVel. Let's see how Tommy goes about this. Going for the 20s.
Oh, there goes the 19s. I will be your hero, baby. But it pays off for him. 100 points to 95 for LaVel. LaVel's got to open up a new wedge. He'll close the 20s first, and now he can get the point lead with another 18. Oh, boy. 7 marks. He gives a little look away, too. Now the point lead in the hands of LaVel Sterling as he goes 6 on the 18s and closes that 20. So now Tommy Campbell has to open up the new number. Only going to get 5 of them, and he is not in the point lead.
So by real, obviously you're sending this American Idol with those vocals. Let me tell you what, folks, here we go. You'll find them on the next American Idol. There's a, big collection of a triple with the last dart there from LaVel as he hits 5 marks there, 221 to 134 for LaVel.
I will say this, guys. The good news is looking at the – nope, never mind. It dropped right back down again. This is a pretty good battle here, bud. LaVel Sterling gets everything he needs to get. Gets the point lead extended to 293 to 216 or 219, and closes out the 17. So Tommy Campbell having to open up another new bed, 2 marks to start it out, and does not even close the 16s. So LaVel Sterling, free reign, open door here to go. 16s, tripped him, 15s. Single, one more dart, and he stayed on the triple, hits a single mark, though. 5 mark, leaves the door open for Tommy to point the 15s, but the door is starting to lock. He needs 9 of them. He might get 9 of them. There's 6. Oh, a trip 10 on dart 3, and he posed for it. He thought it was in. So LaVel Sterling wipes his brow. Needs to hit the 15, though. There it goes.
Yeah, it goes ahead and hits that. Now going for a triple 18 and collects. Goes ahead and extends that lead. LaVel is looking for a lead going into this break.
Yeah, guys, make sure that you hit that notification button because we will be back as soon as this break is over with. Tommy Campbell does hat trick, but it is not going to be enough. LaVel Sterling sitting almost 100 points up at 347 to 264, and he only needs 3 bowls. And he has 2 numbers to point on as well. There's one of the bowls. 2 more of those will do just fine. 2 and 1 more. Oh, he wires it. It was wiry.
Wiry. He said wiry.
So yeah, guys, hit that notification button. I'm telling you, it'll be right back as soon as this leg is over, and it will be over in 1 dart. LaVel Sterling steps up here to win leg number 7. Needs to hit a bowl. There it is. Doubles it. And is LaVel Sterling 4, Tommy Campbell 3. He's won 3 on the spin. Will that momentum continue after the break? Hopefully our stream momentum continues after the break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
My name's LaVel Sterling. I play out of Stoley's Lounge in Omaha, Nebraska, and I play for Nebraska Technical Services.
Well, LaVel Sterling, it's an absolute pleasure to have you on the CSC Challenger Series. This is going to be a week 2 matchup here against Tommy Campbell. How do you feel about your match this evening?
It's going to be a tough one. I played Tommy many a times, and he's a great shot, and I'm just hoping to be able to play my game, and hopefully I can come out on top with the win.
Well, last week you came up on top with the win. You played against Jimmy Sullivan, a good friend of mine and one of the people I used to talk the game with when I was first learning it. Can you tell me a little bit about how that match went for you?
So it was rough. I started out pretty hot, and then he came on strong towards the middle of the match. But he had some a couple of key misses that I was able to capitalize on. So he shot very well. I was just glad I was able to shoot a little bit better.
Well, it's great to see you come out on top here, because I mean, this is going to keep getting harder and harder as we go. Looking at this bracket, is it like intimidating to see so many tough opponents and knowing that there's no real easy match in this bracket?
I feed off of that. I love the high level of competition. I love being able to, showcase my talent and compete against the best, because that's why I do this. I aim to be the best. In order to be the best, you got to beat the best. So being in this bracket and having so many tough matches is really exciting for me.
Now you're playing for $2,500 for first place here. If you do that bracket run and you make it to that final, what would you use that money for?
Probably just take a vacation somewhere. I haven't been. I work a lot. I play darts a lot, and I actually haven't had time to step away and just kind of relax and just kind of do me. And so I'd probably just take a vacation, maybe go back overseas and visit some friends. But yeah, we still got a long way to go before I get there though. So it's gonna be a one match at a time thing for me.
Well, with your match tonight, is there anything you want to say to anybody watching along, for your friends, friends, fans, family, or anybody else that's going to be watching?
I just can't, express how much I appreciate all the love and support that I've gotten from all the different people that I play darts with and against. They've been absolutely fantastic, and I appreciate and love every last one of them.
Well, we're really excited to see what you bring to the table tonight, LaVel Sterling, because you have a great match against Tommy Campbell live on YouTube and Facebook this evening, and we wish you the best of luck, sir.
My name's LaVel Sterling, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
I'm Tommy Campbell, play for B&G, and we're playing out of Sharks Restaurant and Billards tonight.
Well, Tommy, it's an absolute pleasure to have you on for the CSC Challenger Series Division II matchup tonight against LaVel Sterling. How are you feeling about tonight's match?
I feel like it's going to be a fun time. I know LaVel very well. I think it's going to be more of a practice session than anything else.
Absolutely. Now, your first week opponent, you played Jeremiah Berger and came out on top. I feel like with a lot of these tournaments, the first round's always the hardest. It's that first round nerves. Can you tell us a little bit about your match against Jeremiah and what happened there?
Absolutely. Awesome shot. We went back and forth. We came up to 8-8. We went the whole 17. But it was a great match. I mean, it was just who got that, bigger dart when we needed it.
Well, I mean, you came out on top for a clear reason then, and going into the second round of this tournament, I mean, there's a lot of tough shots on both sides of this bracket. What's it like playing in a field where every opponent's going to be tough?
But I love a challenge. I've never turned away from a challenge. Playing these guys, I feel the better experience you play, the better you get yourself.
What would you say to someone that's never been on a stream before, like what it's like playing knowing that people are watching?
I would say don't worry about the stream. Worry about your board, worry about your darts. Same thing with being in front of a crowd. Don't worry about the crowd, worry about what you're doing. If you let all that stuff get to you and bother you, and you think your nerves is bad just from being in the tournament, it's going to be even worse when you start thinking about all that stuff.
If you happen to take this home and win it out from here, what would you do with the $2,500?
I don't want to use the same answer as pay some bills, but probably pay some bills.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a common answer for a reason. It's a good way to use the money. And is there anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else I'll be watching along this evening?
One, I appreciate everybody who's ever since 2015 has been supporting me, and there's a lot of good people out there that have, and they know who they are. To people who don't know me, I hope that we give you a nice show tonight, a good match, and maybe y'all can see. There's a couple of us that ain't known as well as the others in this tournament, but we can do our own thing when we need to.
Well, I'm really excited to see what your match brings to us tonight. There's quite a way to build it up here. That's Tommy Campbell and his match against LaVel Sterling for week 2 of the CSC, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck, my friend.
Thank you, sir. My name is Tommy Campbell, and you're watching the CSC Challenge.
Well, we are back here, folks. William Stewart alongside me, Mr. Sean Greed, virtually alongside me. We'll just consider you right next door. Having a little internet issues, but that's quite all right. We're just going to record this bad boy as we finish off our Division II match between Tommy Campbell and LaVel Sterling here. 4-3 is our scoreline, LaVel.
Yeah, LaVel has been having the momentum, but Tommy Campbell starting out with a 7 mark to open up. That's been not happening the last couple of legs. So LaVel gets the 4 mark. Tommy really feeling good after the break. Boom goes the dynamite, Tommy Campbell. There's our first one of the second session here. 6th on the evening. Someone woke up on that break.
Yeah, he must have been hitting the board next door, doing a little practice there in between our first and second session. Let's see what Tommy can do here now that he's got the 20s and 18s as houses. Gonna go ahead and close the 17s like it's no big deal. Just 3 fat ones. Go ahead and move along to the next one.
What are you calling fat ones? Just kidding.
Hey, I call them fat ones just because you just need every once in a while that big wedge. Just look at that big piece of pie and just go for it.
I thought you were calling me fat. Whew, I'm glad that wasn't the case.
Well, you said
7
it, not
mark
me.
for LaVel Sterling. And Tommy still just with a huge point lead. That's just, oh man, he went double on dart 2 and dart 3. Boom, boom, boom. And the night closes in. And that is not what he was needing to do there.
You don't want breakfast? Sorry, you're welcome, buddy. Nick, that's a movie we need to call Happy Gilmore.
Oh boy.
That's
Tommy
the movie?
Campbell. Look at Tommy Campbell goes 8 mark. We can give a boom goes to dynamite for that one. My goodness, retakes the lead. Goes 9 mark, 8 mark. Woo! And Tommy Campbell refusing to lose this leg to LaVel.
He's off to a nice little run on this one. 5.60 right now. Going 1, 2, 3. There's the 2.
There it
There's the
is.
3.
5.17 to win that leg. And boy, that's a doozy.
Tied up once again here.
4-4. What do you got, bud? Who wins this thing? Who wins it and why?
Oh, man, that is a good question. So we had a lot of LaVels in our chat when we kind of started off our first session here. I think this could potentially go to that last leg decider. I'm going to choose Tommy 9-7, though.
Okay, Tommy 9-7. I think you got to pick that, right? Like you got to pick your guy. He's in your area.
He's not my guy. Come on now. I just can't say that. I know him from he's in the area.
Do you hear that, Tommy? He said you're not his guy. 7 mark there for Tommy Campbell. I know the size of you, sir. I know the size of Tommy now, and I wouldn't be saying things like that. That's mean.
Hey, this is the deal here, okay? I don't want to call you out for your guy.
Commentator Will Stewart gets beat up.
Best thing Scott's got's a mustache. And he doesn't even got that anymore.
When Scott says one nice thing about me, then you can say he's my guy. But until then, he has refused to be my guy. And that's okay. I'm allowed to have haters. I have more than one, and that means that I'm doing well.
Well, it's what Scott says. Unfortunately, you don't have the soothing voice of Will Stewart. As LaVel hits a nice little 7 mark there.
This is Will Stewart. I'm alongside Sean Green, and this is CSC Challenger Series Division 2, brought to you by A to Z Darts.com.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy. Dang it. He put a question mark on the end of the teleprompter. You know he reads everything you type.
I'm
Tommy.
here.
That's from the Legend of Ron Burgundy, Nick, just so you know.
I'm still waiting for him to implement us a little knowledge from the young buck mind. Let's see if he tags in here for a little luxurious sounding youth voice.
He's been super busy. He's had to switch nothing. So he's probably zoning out doing something else in the background instead of listening to us at all. Hey, Nick. Oh, you're here.
Explaining to people what's going on and why we're just recording today. Nothing really important or really useful at all. Honestly, I just kind of sit here and I think about bowling the whole time because apparently I'm not interested in whatever's happening. So I just sit here and don't push buttons. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, man. Hey, Nick, did you see that movie Kingpin? That was a good one about bowling.
No, it's Kingsman. It's the Kingsman.
No, Kingpin.
No, Kingsman.
Nope. You're okay. Well, that's a good conversation.
Right.
Good conversation.
Yep. Great conversation.
So, Nick, do you have any updates on the bracket or anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me go ahead and take a look at what we have going on here. I know they called a couple of matches for us, and let's
fantastic.
See where we're at with everybody. At the top end of the bracket, we already saw that Brian Smith is going on to, and now we know for a fact he is playing Gerald Rutledge in the next rounds. Besides that, we already called Aaron Ham, Randy White, and then we do see Jeff Baring come out on top of Travis Baer, and then Tyler Holmes comes out on top of Mark Weigman.
Mark Weigman, you're welcome. It was Mike, by the way, but that's Todd.
Wow,
that's Todd.
I tried to do a throwback to your joke.
Well, boom goes the Wisconsinite.
So Jeff Burning is awaiting the winner of this match here between Tommy and LaVel. Tommy, though, is sitting in a pretty good spot here, I think, to go ahead and possibly, I don't want to say this. Now I think I've jinxed it here. I'm completely wrong now.
Really awful.
that was
7 mark there from LaVel Sterling at the exact right time, but Tommy does still have the advantage. If he gets 4 15s, he needs a triple or else LaVel's going to have a chance. He gets the triple. Still down 3 points, but yeah, LaVel is still in the driver's seat, but just briefly.
Still big
now very
shot,
much
though. Big pressure.
Oh my goodness, he's gonna do it right here. LaVel Sterling, ladies and gentlemen, gets it done.
Wow. Right when I'm gonna be honest, I'll take the jinx on that one, Tommy. My bad, buddy. 5-4 lead for LaVel here in this one.
Wow. I cannot believe you did that to your dude, man. You were like, he's definitely gonna win this one, and then 2 darts later. Woo.
You're terrible.
One more update for your bracket here, by the way. Jeremiah Berger did just beat Jimmy Sullivan, meaning Jimmy Sullivan's out of Division 2. Jeremiah Berger does move on to play Scott Hanish.
I'm going to need to know why you said bracket like that to me, like it was my bad or something. I'm just saying.
No.
Are we going to fight?
Nothing personal. No. We don't have to, unless you want to.
Well, it's up to you. We're due, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm free after this, so.
Let's do it live right now. Let's just verbally fight.
Nothing's live
the whole
right
rest
now.
of this. No, you know what I'm saying, like for the recording that we got going on. All right. Tommy gets a 2 mark there. I'm sorry, I was just surprised. So LaVel Sterling still got momentum. Boom goes the dynamite for LaVel. The momentum is now swinging back to LaVel. That's what we love about Division 2, buddy, right? These averages are so close. My goodness. They're right there.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it coming into this match with a 4.37 for Tommy, a 4.33 for LaVel. I mean, the averages are just right neck and neck. And like Tommy mentioned, kind of before this match, he mentioned that this is going to be like a training session. They're going to have, some battles there. They've had them before, so why not another one?
Yeah, I mean, I just think that this might go a last league decider. If it does, maybe we go live for like that last little bit if we test the internet again and it's doing something better. We wouldn't if it didn't. But yeah, this is becoming a pretty good matchup, bud. 5.5 here for LaVel to 3.75. He has control of this leg against the throw. We've seen a few breaks of throw too.
You see with LaVel Sterling in the back of his shirt says cheat code. I feel like he did the Konami code or something to get himself going here, and really a determination and just true dominance on the dartboard. At no point does he look like he's questioning if he's in the leg or not. He just knows he is.
High mark there for LaVel. Tommy looking to try to storm back in this one. How about another triple, Tommy? How about another triple, Tommy?
Broom goes the janitor there for Tommy Campbell.
He's trying to sweep that dust into a pile and scoop it on up and grab himself another leg. You're welcome, Sean Green.
Well, I wish you would sweep up your mouth. That's what I wish you would do with that broom.
About this recording, Nick. Oh.
That was actually really funny. That's going to be like a highlight reel moment right there for you. That was hilarious. I truly mean that too. I'm not just being. It sounds like I'm messing with you. I'm being serious. That was really funny.
Oh, that's good.
About this recording, let's burn it to the ground now.
Tommy here.
It's gonna be some fun footage.
I still don't understand why you do not record just our entire interaction here, because we've done some like appropriate wise like behind the scenes hilariousness between the three of us that I think if people like saw like our actual reactions, us moving around when Will gets cracking up so bad that he has to walk away. Like those are hilarious.
Those are great, but on the other end, I don't try to record things that get us canceled. So that's our balancing act over here.
I don't know. You cut out all the really bad stuff. You just leave the good stuff.
Perfect. Oh, it's in the to-do list.
It goes to the cloud though, doesn't it?
I like that decision from LaVel. Honestly, just stay on the 15s, try to collect some more. He did. He only collected just the one though after that big triple start.
Oh, look at this bullseye! There's the point lead. Trip 15. Oh, single two. Ouch! 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 Ouch!
Needs to capitalize here. Finds the triple. Has to stay there now.
Only gets 3 of them. So now Tommy Campbell stepping up here with another pretty good opportunity is what I was going to say. Another great opportunity here to get this win. Not anymore though. And now LaVel Sterling to make it a 6-4 scoreline and win 5 of the last 6 legs. There's one. There it is. Wow. He has been stealing these legs. Cheat code is turning into the closer. Tommy is power scoring, man. He's throwing great in these legs. He's getting the lead. He's just not finishing.
And that's the difference with these matches. When you're playing these long formats, your ability to close out the leg is more important than your ability to score well in the middle. Well, they're not
Take it
swinging,
from the
but
top.
Tommy's on a mission. Tommy's trying to get his way back in here. He gave up a leg or two, so now he's really determined to do some damage. And coming out swinging, he is averaging a 6.5 going into this leg.
Yeah, this is definitely a momentum swinger right here. He needs to stay in this spot. He needs to railroad the leg, be a freight train in this, because if he doesn't, it might get stolen from him here by LaVel at the end. It's been crazy how often this has happened.
And LaVel's consistency is what's most impressive. I mean, there's not really an off round here. We've seen Tommy kind of fluctuate from these really power moments, and then these other moments where he's falling quite short of what we're expecting of him. While LaVel's been pretty consistently in that 4 to 6 mark range.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. Here's where the tides have turned each time. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a 9 mark here from LaVel. There's 3. It's like I know what's happening. Boom goes the dynamite 9 mark there from LaVel Sterling. We're keeping this recording forever.
My goodness, I hope we edit out some parts in here. Nick.
Oh, I'm gonna have my work
man.
cut out for me this evening because I gotta
Look
make sure
at
this is all
Tommy
first thing in the
Campbell.
morning.
A 7 mark to bounce right back, hits back hard on LaVel Sterling, and now up here goes LaVel. Doing LaVel things, close the 15s. Oh, that would have been a big dart.
An amazing look at it.
If he would have stole that leg away right there again, I think this match could have potentially been over.
There it is. Big darts. Goes 9 mark for LaVel Sterling. Not enough. Tommy Campbell holds off the attempt at the comeback. That was a huge defensive momentum swinger there. 6-5 scoreline. LaVel Sterling still in the lead over Tommy Campbell, and LaVel will be going first here, bud.
Well, that's back-to-back winning legs, a 5.17 for Tommy Campbell. So see if he can spring some momentum from that.
Ooh, look, LaVel on the high ground. And he takes the low ground. Boom goes the dynamite. LaVel Sterling, ladies and gentlemen.
He's had a plethora of those 9 marks tonight. Let me tell you, he seems to be the one that's really out in front. I think he might be sitting at 7 or 8 compared to Tommy.
The impressive part, man, is not the 9 marks that he's hitting. It's the timing of these 9 marks. They are just coming at the exact perfect moment to hammer to start the leg, to close out these legs, to fight back into a leg, and then hoping that your opponent misses. And Tommy has missed a couple times. He's putting pressure in the right moments on Tommy Campbell. And if you're Tommy Campbell, it's not fun to have this pressure put on you in these moments.
Bell here just tripping everything. Big triple there. Just underneath into the trip too. Let's see if he can go right. Nope. Goes over to the 19s to score. I think that's a smart dart.
His look of shock when he missed.
You know, it's really funny. I got to mention it. Alex Spellman is when he starts to miss just a hair off outside. It's hilarious because he expects to be
Perfect.
And
he's the first one to say that too.
Yep.
It's not like it's a breaking news story for people that are thinking that we're saying something that people don't already know. He wears that on his sleeve. He coaches himself. He'll talk to himself as he's playing. He does that often. And usually he listens to himself, which is really, really crazy. That's the craziest part about it.
Isn't it? Sometimes that's the hardest part, is to trust your own mindset.
Ooh, LaVel took a steal at the close. Doesn't get it done. Tommy's still way behind in this leg as far as marks go, but that'll help. Got the point lead. So I guess way behind wasn't the right thing to say. And, ooh, still though, 3 wedges down. The points are going to go quickly.
19,
There it is.
Big triple.
It's getting a little dicey
double.
though.
He's just scraping his way back into it. And Tommy, let's see if he learns from the last couple of games. He hits a 7 mark, keeping him at bay right now.
This is what can happen when you are on the other end. LaVel's now having trouble kind of closing out this leg where he had a clear advantage in, and Tommy's doing exactly what he needs to be doing, taking full advantage. Now his goal here, I mean, he can even go for the white horse if he wants, but as long as he closes at least one number and points a little bit, he has an assertive spot on this.
I'm gonna be honest with you, that was a mistake by LaVel because he should have shot at the 20s in that last round. 419s would not have given the point lead. 420s would have. So that's just something to consider moving forward there. I know you're more comfortable on the 19s, but that was a moment to not do that. And then he does not close the 15s there. Another mistake. He's letting Tommy right back in this leg, which is just the opposite of what's been happening.
Tommy needs to close this 20 here or point. All right, big point there, but it's a little dicey on both sides. Tommy really needs to secure one of these closes so he has at least an extra dart in hand. And LaVel, on the other hand, needs to do something about those one mark on the 15s. He has to close it here.
Nope. I can't believe he didn't close it.
Cannot believe that.
Like, this is crazy. That being said, Tommy doing the wrong thing too. Wow, these guys are putting so much pressure on each other that they're both having off rounds.
Yeah, I mean, double five there. I mean, that's just obviously a nervy dart, a lack of focus. I mean, yeah, you do need to close there, and I don't think there's really an issue I have with that shot, but you have to take your time and hit your
Oh
singles
my
just as
gosh.
serious as you're hitting a triple.
Right
Get it.
there again. He needed a single.
You got to kind of remember where we're at in this in this match too. I
Ooh.
mean, we're round leg number 12, so we're kind of
Yeah.
in the nitty gritty part of the match where you're going to see some lackadaisicalness. You know, a little bit
Well,
of just stamina issues as well as maybe just mental lapses.
Well, I mean, don't get us wrong. A 4.18 and a 4.80 are nothing to sneeze at by any stretch of imagination. It's just they just kept leaving the door open for each other. It was just an
Yeah.
interesting uh, little back and forth they had going there. LaVel came out on top of it, though. He needs only 3 bullseyes, and this leg's wrapped up. There's 2 of them right there. One more. And he
Secures
holds
it.
off the comeback. Well done in the right moments.
It's one of
He's
those
won a
things.
couple. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, after you. No, please.
I was going to say he's won a couple of legs with the worst average, which tells you a lot about how he is performing in timing situations. Now, Nick, go ahead, buddy.
I was just gonna say, if you look at like those textbook scenarios of when to give up on a match, when you're like when to stay focused, when to stay serious, it's always stay serious, always stay focused. And LaVel loosened up a little bit, while Tommy, I mean, really did decide to double down and stay in there. Of course, they started trading blows back and forth as far as who wants to really take it home, but that shows that at any point, any of these legs, these players are capable of digging themselves out of any hole.
You're absolutely right there, buddy. Hey, guys, I know if you're watching along with us, you might want to know how you can possibly get involved in this CSC Challenger Series. So, if you want to know how to become eligible to play in the major PPD events like the CSC Challenger Series, players become eligible for those by playing in PPD leagues and daily remote tournaments, or DRTs. Leagues are starting daily. Get involved by going to dartstoc.com and checking out the map. The map will show any location with G3 boards within the PPD system. They are always accepting new members, so if you're not seeing anything in your area, have your vendor contact us on the website. From there, players can sign up for leagues on the website. It doesn't take a ridiculous amount of games to play either to get eligible. Consistently playing 1 league a week will keep a player eligible for this event in the future. Again, go to dartstoc.com and get signed up today.
While you were reading that off there, something a little interesting happened. I saw LaVel, his cup was empty, and his friend that's been watching along, he sits down, and his friend's first reaction, get up and go grab another of whatever he needs. And that's the type of support that it's really nice to see when you are well liked in your community of players. You have your friends that are doing whatever it takes for you to do well. And I love to see that.
Yes, having someone to help you stay confident and loose at the line is always helpful. So when you can't leave to go do it yourself, as LaVel, boom goes the dynamite, gets it in the triple beds. 3 of them, 11. 9 marks between the 2 of them. And LaVel has the majority of that.
Yeah, he certainly does. Like I was saying earlier, I think he's got 7 or 8, maybe 9 now on the 9 mark counter. Just did some quick math. Right now, currently 4.71 on the winning legs for LaVel Sterling, 4.89 on the winning legs for Tommy Campbell. Now, skewed averages there due to the legs they've lost. But just kind of let you know what their winning averages are.
There you go. We are watching live from LaVel Sterling's location at Stoley's Bar and Grill in Omaha, Nebraska. And at the bottom of the screen there, you can see the small camera view of Tommy Campbell's location, which is Sharks in Shawnee, Kansas, home of Shark Tank, right?
Yes, sir. Shark Tank happening Labor Day weekend. Should
I
be a
heard
fun one.
I heard that's going to be a pretty cool stream. Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, USA Darts has a stream, so we'll be there in attendance, ready to give you some coverage of that event.
Wait, is that where Will Stewart going to be there? Is that who's going to be there?
Who's Will Stewart?
You know, the boom guy.
Oh,
Will
yeah,
Stewart.
that's right. The boom guy. Classic
That was
funny,
good.
Sean.
Dude, you set me up, or you set yourself up so perfectly for that.
Classic funny is.
I teed it up and you knocked it out of the park. I appreciate you, buddy, for that.
Baseball
You're
reference.
so welcome. You're so welcome. There's
Boom.
another.
LaVel Sterling again. He has taken an 8-5 lead, and the momentum is just rolling. Tommy Campbell, what does he have to do to get back in this thing, bud? Can he? Can he get back in this at this point?
You
He's
start
lost
slow playing. No, I'm just kidding. Don't
he's
don't
lost
do that.
7 of the last 8 legs, man.
I think he's literally just got to take a second here, regroup, get a new mindset, and just know, hey, I got to start hitting stuff. I got to start hitting everything I come up to the board to, just like this. Stay right there. Yeah.
No. Wires it, and that's been the storyline. LaVel's hit those 9 marks at the big moments. Tommy's hitting a lot of 7 marks, but just the timing has not been in the favor of Tommy Campbell. It's honestly, it comes down to luck at times, and LaVel just picking the right moments to really put pressure on Tommy.
Yeah, I was wondering if Tommy goes ahead and takes a look or stays up there. I honestly would have stayed up there for that second dart, and maybe, just maybe, taking a look downstairs if I hit the triple.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure.
Every single
Hey,
time.
man.
The 2 at the points went the close, baby.
There you go. Will Stewart. The new flights for USA Darts just came out, correct? Those things look beautiful.
Yeah, the new Fit Flight ones came out. We got another one coming out here soon, so hang on tight for that one. As we have a beautiful other flight. It's actually Bullseyes and Brewskis. They got a really nice one. They got the throwing smoke on there. As Sean and I laugh because he's pointing at his logo saying, hey, what about mine? What about mine? Purposely go to the B&B. No, there's some good ones between the Siege, the B&B ones, the Pink Ladies, and ours. Yeah, definitely a good lineup from A to Z.
And also, a New Jersey just came out from Magicware and AtoZDarts.com. That's the Siege jersey from To The Point Streaming. You can pick yours up today at magicware.com. I'm wearing it tonight, and it is a beautiful. Brand new.
Is it?
Just got it yesterday.
I didn't know if that was the new Freshy Fresh one, as I
Oh, yeah.
didn't get one. And then Nick just catches me like that. Come on, buddy.
There you
Come
go.
on, buddy. No, that's fantastic, honestly. And maybe I'll have to talk her into getting me one. As Jen's been doing quite the job on the graphic design side of things lately, between helping out our new graphic designer, Miss Taylor, who's been doing a wonderful job with the thumbnails and flyers, and then lets her do her side on the Magicware side of things.
It's the dynamite Tommy Campbell not going to give up yet. 8-5 scoreline. He needs to win the next 4 in a row to do it, but he's got the scoring power. If the timing starts to favor him, look out. It might be a different ball game here at the end. But yeah, buddy, I appreciate that. Yeah, the Siege jersey's been really nice, and Jen has been awesome. We actually have another kind of cool jersey that's coming out, kind of one of a kind thing. So that will be coming out here shortly, I'm sure. I'm not
Oh,
positive
sweet.
exactly when, but it's going to be pretty awesome. It's not a Siege jersey or 2-point streaming jersey, but I'm very proud of it for the design and all that good stuff. But yeah, Jen and Taylor did fantastic work on that one. And you know what? Jen had the audacity to ask me if I wanted a Boom Goes to Wisconsinite jersey or not, or would it be weird for me? And I said, of course I want a Boom Goes to Wisconsinite jersey. I look great in green.
She texted me and said, "I'm getting you 3 Boom Goes to Wisconsinite jerseys." I said, "All right, Jen, sounds good."
Getting you 3 of them? Man, I need to up my deal
She said, "I'm
that
getting
I
all
don't have.
three of yous guys," is what she
Yeah.
said.
No,
As Nick,
good.
maybe we'll just give him one. Maybe it'll go to Carly.
She also asked me, she's like, "Hey, do you want a Boom Goes to Wisconsinite jersey?" And I was like, yeah, I didn't even get one of the last ones, but sure, I'll take this one. I'll go with the Green Bay style." No, I love it.
You don't have my jersey? You don't have my jersey?
No, not yet. I was
Wow.
waiting for it, and
Wow.
it never showed up. So, you know what? I mean, I'm gonna pony up like the rest of them, commit to the purchase, because really, it is the best catchphrase that Will's ever come up with, and I'm really a big fan of it.
Yeah, he should be very proud of that one. It was very well done. He did it. I remember it perfectly. CSC Challenger Series, Division II Finals. Dan Levine from Wisconsin. It just happened to come out of his mouth. He asked us beforehand if Wisconsinites were the name for Wisconsin people, and we had no idea what he was talking about. And then all of a sudden, Boom Goes to Wisconsinite comes out. Will Stewart just saving the day.
And really impressive stuff. I mean, that's why they call him the legend Will Stewart. Not only can he put on some of the best live streaming in the game, but also some of the best catchphrases.
Bah, he's the GOAT, man. I'm telling you.
Guys, there's no paycheck involved in this. I hope you know. So you guys can just cut out the garbage right now if you want.
There is too. What are you talking about?
No
I'm sitting here and I'm working.
No paycheck coming from me. So yous guys need to knock it off.
Well, we just want you to know that you're the best.
The legendary Will Stewart.
I thought
We
you'd
better
be proud.
We better find some wood to knock on before TOC here.
All right, LaVel, this is for the win, bud. 3 bowls, 1. 2 more of those, we'll get it done. Oh boy, little bit of a moment now. Little bit of a moment.
Yeah, could Tommy potentially do some damage here? I mean, it's going to be too tough to do here.
He did not have winning darts in his hand, so LaVel was going to be back either way, but the last bowl is always the hardest to hit. This to move on to round number 3 on the winner's side. LaVel Sterling got it done. There he is. Man, I'm telling you right now, the timing from LaVel Sterling was masterful. Masterful there. Tommy Campbell just getting unfortunate at the end of legs. Man, I'm telling you. But again, our stream, guys, brought to you by A to Z Darts.com. Having the largest selection and variety of dart supplies in the country is A to Z's #1 priority. They have dedicated multiple decades to seeking out every new manufacturer in an attempt to carry anything and everything from A to Z that you might need to improve your game. That's a clever name title now. Here's a friendly reminder to take advantage of the filter options to sort through all the products and categories found on A to Z Darts.com. Will, LaVel Sterling gets it done 9-6. Surprised?
A lot of people were choosing him in the stream at the very beginning of our stream here. They were choosing him in the chat and telling him a lot were choosing him to win 9-7 actually. So, hey, the outcome shows they were correct.
Yeah, it was honestly masterful performance. Like I said, on the timing. The timing from LaVel was phenomenal. You can't say any negatives about that. Tommy played well. He just got unlucky at the ends of the legs. LaVel's pressure might have helped that a little bit. No leg was easy to win for Tommy, it seemed. None.
Yeah, I agree with that. As actually, the stream wasn't easy for us on the back end of this side. As I hope Nick's got a great
Let's put it this way.
job coming this way.
If you see this, first of all, congratulations on making it to the end of this stream recording, because that's ridiculous. I would have cut us off exactly when our faces showed up on the screen, but you guys stayed with it, and we appreciate it. So we, like I said, that's impressive. But also, we're gonna be surprised. We're gonna be surprised, to be quite honest with you. We did some of our best work and some of our darndest work there in that recording. We'll see what magic Nick DeShera can pull off.
Hey, call him the Magic Man instead of Young Beck, I guess. Here, that's what we'll find out. But hey, yes, we do apologize, folks, for the technical difficulties this evening. We definitely tried our best with at least trying to record some of this match, even if we cut the whole audio. Whoop-de-doo. But hey, it is what it is. At least you folks can enjoy some of the match or what we can offer. So once again, our apologies. But hey, we'll give you what we can, technical difficulties or not. So appreciate you joining us for our coverage tonight. We look forward to more action coming at you Monday with our Division 1, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, folks. Join us. William Stewart here alongside Sean Green. What do you say, Sean?
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go. Have a good night, guys.
See ya.